It is considered a timeless painting. The 3rd of May 1808, within a composition the 2nd of May 1808, both paintings in 1842 belong to the collection of Francisco de Goya painting. However, the above-mentioned painting rely on portrait permanent historical wartime events that will never be forgotten. It is important to place it within the art period it was painting in, which was Romanticism. Romanticism began around the late 1700s until around the 1830s. The Peninsula War started in 1808 through to the 1814. It was a war between Portugal, Britain, and Spain against the French Empire. The latter began led by Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon's army infiltrated in Spain during 1808, overthrowing its monarchy and making Joseph Bonaparte his brother the king. On May 2, 1808, hundreds of Spaniards rebelled. On May 3, these Spanish freedom fighters were rounded up and massacred by the French. Their blood literally ran through the streets of Madrid. Even though Goya has shown French sympathies in the past, the soldiers of his countrymen and the horrors of the war made a profound impression on the artist. He commemorated both days of his gruesome uprising in painting. Although Goya's 2nd of May is a tour de force of 20 bodies and charging horses reminiscent of Leonardo Battle of Aguirre. His 3rd of May, 1808 in Madrid is acclaimed as one of the great paintings of all time, and has even been called the world's first modern painting. In the 3rd of May 1808, Francisco Goya depicts a scene taking place at night, or as some sources have suggested, it's early morning. The sky is depicted as a black mass above the massacred below. These are namely the French troops taking up the right side of the composition. There appear to be more than 6 men standing in an orderly fashion with their back toward us, the viewers. We cannot distinguish any facial feature at all. They are holding and aiming their rifles, ready to shoot at the group of men opposite them. This lends to the next group of figures who make up most of the left-hand side of the composition. Notably, the primary figure from this group, who is going to be executed in mere minutes, kneels of the light brown sandy group. He wears a white shirt and a bench badge with both of his arms windily outstretched in complete surrender. To his right or left and behind him, there is a procession of other figures who are also waiting to be executed. However, they don't seem to possess the same bravery as the central figure. They appear to be fraught with fear, and Goya depicts this clarity in their facial expression. Some also hold their hands over their faces. When we look at the color and light in the 3rd of May 1808, Francisco Goya utilizes the chiaroscuro technique to create the contrast of light and dark. His color palette also consists in earthy shadows and neutral tones. Perspective and depth or three-dimensionality are indicating Goya's 3rd of May 1808 composition. We see this at the background diminishes in scale. The figures and buildings all appear smaller inside, and as we near the forefront, the figures are larger. Furthermore, a three-dimensionality is created by the various figures and their overlapping. For example, the soldiers standing in a line next to one another, the groups of men standing to the right waiting for their demise, as well as the illuminated figures in the forefront. Francisco de Goya's 3rd of May 1808 has been described as symbolizing the ideas of martyrdom. The figure in the white shirt with outstretched arms resembles Jesus' crucifixion, and ultimately his execution by Roman soldiers. In conclusion, it's a work that surpasses the realistic representation and the revenge taken against the people of Madrid. It's something poetic and shocking. The painting is an authentic epopee of movement and painting.